Hello, boys and girls. As you can see, this is a beauty. Anyway, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to be a SoundCloud rapper and make music. This requires absolutely no skill, and the only qualification is that you have to be at least like 6 years old. No, there's actually no qualifications. You could be 2 if you really wanted. But so, here, let me just fix this. So everyone always wonders, like, how do people like come up with the beautiful inspiration that is SoundCloud rapping? And I'm here to show you just how this works. So what you have to do is first come up with some lyrics. Ooh. So I think you could just come up with whatever you want. Like, you could just rant about something. It doesn't even have to rhyme. You just have to say it. So I'll just be like, I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you was the... Nah, we'll not do that. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. So I'm going to do a little bit of rhyming just for this. But okay, just to show you that it really is a difficult sport to achieve, I'm actually just going to use these 2 lines that I've created. So the next thing you're going to need is FL Studio. It's really super easy. I'll just switch over to FL Studio real quick if I can. So here's FL Studio. It's kind of massive, but alright. So you've got your lyrics, but you're gonna need to record them, and so that could be a little bit of, like, probably the hardest part, to be honest. So here's FL Studio, and this is where our workspace is gonna be. But first, I just need to do a quick like recording of the lyrics. So here's just like the standard voice recorder for Windows 10. I just click here and it'll record. Let me open this back up and so I can see the lyrics, and then I'll just give it a quick go and I'll play it, see how it went. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. Alright, so that's really all it took. Let's just listen over that, see if that worked out. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. Alright, so that actually sounds pretty good. Let me just grab that file. So it's going to be labeled recording in the folder which I found it in. That's there. Now we have this, so I'm going to rename it Rappering, just because it's totally up to you. It doesn't matter what you name it. So here we are back in this, and what we'll do is just move, like, all you have to do is drag it into here, but you should first get it converted to, I forgot what the file type was, but it's MP3. But next what you're going to want to do is get your your drum kit in there, because you can't be a SoundCloud rapper without a drum kit. And so I just have to find a pattern. When I click these, it'll create a sound. So like if I put hats, I'll have 3 hats in this measure. So that's what it'll play, and I can drag that and it'll create loops over here. And you can see the little tick marks, and those are those are the hats playing themselves. So I think that's actually going to be good for the hats right there. As long as I just kind of, what I'm going to do is create a little bit more. So, here we got, no, I don't really like that, so I just take those out. Alright, I think I could just use a little bit more of a hat. And then maybe a kick or two. Nah, I think I'll just stick with the hat because, you know what, that's how rappers do it. Just drag a long line. And maybe like have a space every once in a while at an inconsistent pace. So yeah, that's gonna be our base. Like, so that's, I'm just gonna draw those patterns out. And so here's what we got so far. And as you can tell on the top, there's a little timer above the pattern thing. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but so you can see how long it's been running. So you've got 10 seconds, about 10 seconds of the song. So I'm just gonna keep dragging and like do more than that. Here, those are a little off, but just keep on going for however long you want your song to be. So I think what I also want to do though is maybe have a drop at some point. Like, so if I'm gonna have this just be a little bit more like, okay, that'll be about 39-40 measures. So it'll sound like that just for 40 measures, and that sounds really repetitive, but that's really how they do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start a new pattern and I'll just find the next empty and call it drop, because this is gonna be the drop. And I'll rename this one the bass, because this is like, it's the base of the song. And then, so our drop is gonna be, I think, I'll just do that, and we'll see how that goes. I think I want it to be the same length as this, but we'll just go like one bit, well, I don't even know what this is called, one tick increments. So we'll just put like claps there, just like where all the hats aren't playing with this. So like, yeah, that's gonna be the nice part. It's gonna be really good. Like, there's other things you can do, like to work with the volume and like the increase and decrease. I won't get into that in this video. But so here we got this, it's like 15 through 28. So like that's gonna be decent. Here, I'll just move that over there. And then let's just take a quick listen. This is just gonna be a few minutes, like a minute or so, just to hear what we got. So this will take us through just the beginning. This is gonna be the phase, like kind of introducing us to the lyrics that are gonna be in my song that I'm creating. And so I'm just gonna let this play out a little bit. We can follow it, and then it gets here. So like you can hear it. It's got a lot more bass. It's got more of a feeling. Like, all right, this is the big part of the song, and this is kind of what you're gonna be hearing. So yeah, that's good. I really like that. Then it converts right back into the standard bass, and so it's got some smooth transitions. And so I'm really not experienced with the FL Studio as much as I like to think that I am. So what I think I'll do is, I think I just open this, and then it's on sampler. Hopefully I can just drag this here. So yeah, like I was saying, it might just be the wrong file type, which can definitely be remedied. So we'll check the properties here. It's an M4A, and what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna go to some like obscure website to, I think MP3 would be good. So like, here we've got, this is Convertio, I don't know how I'd say that, but, so I'll just click from computer, and then I'll take that, it's on my desktop, and it's this one, and then I just click convert, and I've never used this website before. I guess it's just like, it's here. I'm not 100% sure this will work, but here's the MP3 file. And so this one, don't get it confused, it's the MP3 versus the M4A. So I'll just move that over again, and then, so we'll see if that works. Yeah, okay, there that is. So like, I'll just put this, I'll start another, find next empty, vocals, and then that's where I'll put this. Like, I think I just put one tick. I was walking down. So what I'm gonna have to do is, stop that loop. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. Yeah, so I think that's kind of what we're going for, it looks like. So let's just see how that goes there. I'll just see like what that sounds like. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. And so I guess what I gotta do is just place it wherever the vocal ends. And then, I was walking down the street. So it sounds like I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. So it's about right there. Alright. So it looks like that. I was walking down the street and I saw you. That's how we're gonna do that. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. Alright, so maybe what I could do right here is just put another thing right there, and then just draw these. Alright, so yeah, I'm not sure if that'll work out. So yeah, it was like at 5, I guess. I was walking down the street and I saw you. Alright, I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. Yeah, that's pretty. I was walking down the street and I saw you. And that's what the problem is. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. Okay, just got this. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. So what I think I want to do is move that a little bit here, because there's like that delay. And then I could just be like, alright. So that's how many takes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I guess I'll put it right there. That looks like a similar amount. That's the same amount of space? Okay. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then plus 2. I'll just 1, 2. That's what it's looking like. I might have just counted something weird, but put that there, and then 1, 2, there's that. Then I got it here, and that's looking pretty consistent to me. Let me move this back onto the center of the screen so you can see a little better. But so this is the increments right now. I kind of just biffed a couple, I think. Here, wait. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the way I just changed the size made it easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's me counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, wow. And then I think that's about it. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. yeah, that's gonna actually line up really well. So let's just listen to that real quick, and we'll just take a quick thinker about that one. Just sit back and listen. Hopefully you're gonna be able to hear it with the video, the way it's going. Here we go. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. I was walking down the street and I saw you. You ready for the drop? I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. I was walking down the street and I saw you. So it sounds like, I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. That's nice, but the drop is a little bit too much, so I think somewhere I can definitely change the volume. Let me check. Mute. I don't want to mute this channel. I just want to change the volume, I think. That's just playing the volume. Alright. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. So, as you can tell, I'm very skilled at this. And this is the thing I was using earlier. Okay. Okay, so I remember now. Down here, there's the dropping. Well, no. Here's this. So these are gonna tell me what I need to change. And I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. That's on insert 2. I can just down the volume like this. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. I was walking down the street and I saw you. Yeah. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. I was walking down the street and I saw you. I knew you were a fine lady when I saw your shoe. Alright, so that's about as far as I think it needs to go. And what I don't think I can, I'm only on the standard package. So what I think I'm going to do, if I can export it as an MP3 file, that's good. Fine lady .mp3 on desktop, and then I guess this will save the whole clip. Quality, I only want the best quality. Nah, I'll just leave it on some average quality, and then I'm not sure what all these things mean, but they probably mean something cool. And then I'll just start the render, and that's really all it takes. And that is how you become an amazing SoundCloud rapper. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is a hard process, but now I'll have this song right here. So there's my song. I can just play it whenever. And then that's gonna load up, which is gonna be real slow because I got the computer that's at the speed of light. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned how to be a SoundCloud rapper effectively, and I will see you all next time.